What's going on, everybody? Coach Gary back in the house today for this game for this game where North Carolina is going to be actually hosting Notre Dame. Notre Dame. What's going on, Michael Smitty? Early game, yes sir. Sean Crowley, what's going on? In the house already. Thank you guys for being here. As you guys can see, on the screen right there, matchup predictor already starting the bad luck for North Carolina, giving North Carolina just an 89% chance to win this game. You know what I think about matchup predictor? It is a computer that calculates, rebounds, points, assists, and the characteristics of a team, the tendencies, and then it puts and the record. Then it puts out what it thinks, and 89%. That's like giving Notre Dame no chance to win this game, and you know what happens every single time. All right, so what's his name? Lazewski? Whatever. I'll hear his name here in a bit. He is their high scorer, high rebounder, so definitely he's probably the big guy. We also have T. Wirtz, the guard, actually the L dude. That's Whiskey. Yeah, that's Whiskey. That's what I'm going to call him right now. He is a forward. And then you can see our main guys down there, Baycock, and we still got Love with filling up the stats down there. But anyway, it's coming up next. So let's see if our boys can win one more. And if you are a Notre Dame fan, welcome today to watch this game with us later on today. At 1 o'clock, those Dukies are going to be taking on Boston College. Don't think I'll be streaming any of that, and I'm pretty sure the NFL season is going to continue and conclude with regular season tomorrow. So I'll be watching my Panthers for the last time this year. All right, so they just made a statement there that actually means this is going to be a tough game, I'm pretty sure. And the statement was that Notre Dame has not won a game, an ACC game, a conference game yet this season. So you know what that means. They'll probably have their best game against us. So Carolina cannot come out and take these guys for granted. We already know that even if our boys come out dominant to begin with, they're gonna let Notre Dame back in the game, but we'll just have to outlast them. And who knows? Maybe we'll just do what we need to do and take care of, right? But I just feel it in my bones. That it is not going to be an easy game, but I hope it's the other way around. All right, North Carolina plays the House of Pain song, and the Tar Heels go crazy with the jump. All right, let's go ahead and turn this music down. There we go. Let's go, wine and cheese. Buster Brown in the house. All right. As the ball goes up, the music goes down. I'm turning up the sounds here. All right, here we go. Davis, they go to Baycock early. Skip pass to Love in the corner for three, and it's good. To start off with, it's good to see Love hit his first shot, see something go through first, but still we need to spread the ball around. Oh, and the defense is just not even there, but the layup is missing. Leaky Black down the middle. Finds Baycock under the basket. North Carolina out 5-0 early. Davis, Love, Baycock, Trimble, and Leaky Black are the starters. Another drive to the basket. To the right side, layup is good for Notre Dame. The score is 2-5. Three people in the house. What's up, Rod? Ron Duffney, what's going on, sir? And skip it over to Trimble. Carolina playing that three-guard offense that was successful in the last game. They get it to Leaky Black in this corner. Now they find Baycott. Davis gets to the elbow. Misses this one, but it was a good shot. Rebound, Notre Dame. All right, gonna learn some of these guys' names for Notre Dame. Number one skips it back to 23. He drives. Oh, nice move. And just like that, it is 4-5. Looks like Goodwin or Godwin. Yeah, we gotta put some defense into the equation. Skip pass over to Love. He drives. Layup is good. That right hand layup on the left side. It's what the young people are doing these days. 4-7 is the score. North Carolina. Missed shot by number 5. Leaky Black comes out of there with the rebound. Look for Baycott. He wasn't ready. So they swing it. Now they find him on the right side. Baycott dribbling, posting his man up. The right hand hook shot did not work. Notre Dame brings it down. Number 10 behind the back he goes. Now he slows it down, gets it over to number 1. Give and go. It's good, and a foul by Leaky Black. That's the Liz Whiskey or whatever his name is. Yep, he slipped that screen beautifully. Carolina has got to ratchet up on the defense. Let's go. Ratchet up on the defense. Score 7-6. 17 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first half. And Notre Dame has a chance to tie it up right here. And it is short. Rebound, Baycott. Carolina moving the ball around. They get it to Love. He finds Baycott down in the baseline. They moving the ball well. R.J. Davis shoots a 3 and makes it. Thank you for the 2 people being in the stream right now in the chat. Thanks for hitting that like button. Carolina out high playing defense on the Fighting Irish. All right, I think that drive was by Goodwin. I think his name is Goodwin or Godwin. Leaky Black fakes the pass, pulls up, misses, but Baycott gets the rebound, and he is called for a charge. Definitely dropped that shoulder. That's the only that's the only reason I get anxious when he gets the ball, because he likes to put that shoulder down, and you know they're going to call it.
Just outside the restricted arm.
All right, his name is Goodwin.
First on Baycott, here's J.J. Starling, freshman of Baldwinsville, New York. His last couple of years of high school in Indiana. Top 20.
Notre Dame down in their end, moving the ball around. Carolina has 10 points.
J.J. Starling is one of the most...
Oh, finds the big man under the basket, and it was a layup by Leswiski. I'm going to call his name, I'm going to say Leswiski right now.
Trey works the assist. He's the team leader with 3.5 per game. Mike Gray's teams always...
Carolina finds Baycott. Now he's willing and dealing on Leswiski with the left hand layup. He's fouled on the play, and we got our first break in the action. North Carolina leading right now, but Wake Forest staying in there, staying connected to the Tar Heels. Tar Heels shooting a good ball from the outside though, and good ball movement. I like that part of the game. Oh, did we see, was that the graphic? We're gonna have the court graphic today. Yes, sir. All right, thank you for everyone that's in here already. It's the 11:30 start, very early. Hadn't had one of those all year. And right now, Leswiski. Well, that's what we're gonna say. Leswiski, 4 points for the Fighting Irish. Starling, I think he is number 1. He has 2 points, and Goodwin has 2 for the Irish. For North Carolina, Baycott has 2 points. But I do like one thing. Carolina has gone to him just about every time down. He has touched the ball inside out. I like that ball movement. R.J. Davis has 3, and Love already has 5 in the game. So I like offensively what Carolina's doing. We're going to have to match our energy defensively the way we're playing offense right now, and we'll be okay. Now, matchup predictor. The matchup predictor predicted, and then remember, predicted Carolina had an 89% chance to win this game. 89% chance. So they only gave Notre Dame 11%, an 11% chance to win this game, which, you know, mathematically means Notre Dame will not win this game. I mean, it's going to be very hard. But right now, the score is 8-10, and that's usually how it works. It always goes that way. Anytime this matchup predictor gives one team overwhelmingly, especially our Tar Heels, the percentage or a chance to win, it is always a tight game. But if you look at what's on the floor, you would definitely say Carolina has the most talent. Will we play that way though? Okay, and we've got to do it on defense. Got to do it on defense. I guarantee you, these guys. For Notre Dame are fundamentally sound. That's where that's how they're going to play. That's how they're coached. And, you know, just to this right here is what they're going to use to overcome the talent that they may not have. And so just imagine if teams like Carolina would do the same. Like, you know, not just rely on their talent, but learn on play fundamentally sound basketball and still be superiorly talented. Baycott misses both misses both free throws. I'm not liking what I see right there, though. All right, I don't know. To me, that just is almost like a It's like I'm not focused. You got to hit those free throws. I think it's a Starling driving right hand layup. It's thrown out there by Baycock. If this is Starling, Baycock blocks that out there with the left hand, but it is still Notre Dame's ball. They get it in. Goodwin with the shot. And it is a tied game. My bad, guys. I will change the score here later on. The next dead ball. All right, Baycock dribbling. Hands that off to Love. Love gets it back over to Leaky Black, who shoots a three. And Leaky Black is off the mark. Baycock complaining about being held. And a steal by Leaky Black. He gets it ahead to Love. Love turned down the three. And got it to Trimble, who didn't want to take that three-point shot. Hesitated a little bit. And he was fouled by Goodwin. I'm not mad at that. If you ain't feeling that three-point shot, you ain't got to take it. I wish somebody would tell my Hornets that, because it does not matter what situation they're in. If they swing that ball out to the three-point line, whoever has it is going to just let it go. And Carolina right now is looking pitiful from the free throw line. And this score is tied up 10-10. Might as well be 0-0. Let's go. We've got to take advantage of everything. What's going on? David Southern, what's going on? Lazewski, thank you. And now Carolina seems to be going a little bit frigid from the outside. Thank you, David Southern. Lazewski. All right, Notre Dame shoots, misses a shot, but they get their own rebound now. Starling's drives. He's blocked out of there, but it goes right back to Notre Dame with 4 seconds to shoot. And they miss it. Carolina did play good defense there. They were out-rebounded in that possession. Moving the ball. Trimble now takes the three. That's off the mark. Leaky Black tips it out to Love. Love finds Davis on the left side. He misses. Rebound, Notre Dame. So Carolina started off looking decent from the outside, and now they're shooting bricks. The Irish can take the lead right now. Starling, that's number 3. They get it down to Lazewski. And kick it. There's a 3, and it's good for the Notre Dame Irish. They go up by 3 points. The score is 13-10. What'd I tell you? Not going to be an easy game. I know it's a lot. We've got a lot of time. Baycock skip pass over to Trimble. He finds Love. Love on the baseline, contorts his body. Shot doesn't go in. Baycock gets the rebound. He fights, and he scores. Games played on the court, not in the boxes. Exactly. Goodwin drives. The layup is no good. Leaky Black with the rebound. He comes out of there, finds Davis. Davis picks up his dribble. Now he finds Love. All this is occurring on the left side of the court. They go to Baycock. He's double teamed quickly. Finds a cutting Davis. Back to Baycock. Baycock spins. Throws it up. Gets his own rebound. Or tips his rebound in. The big man carving up space down low. Carolina goes up by 1. 11 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first. So Leszewski. Great defense by Trimble. He's coming out of there. He wants to take it himself. Loses his footing, but I think he was bumped. Wirtz is number 3. I swear they keep saying his name is Lesweski or something like that. David Southern said Lazewski. We're going to get it right here shortly. All right, we do have a timeout on the court. Media timeout. Thank you 3-4 people for being here this morning. You know, whether I have 1 or 100 people in the chat, I'm going to be on here for my team. All right, let's look at the stats. I know the game just basically started with 11 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Carolina up by 1 over the Fighting Irish. Notre Dame shooting 37.5% from the field. Carolina 40%. Notre Dame 1 for 1 from the three-point line for 100%. Carolina 2 of 6. Free throws, neither team has hit 1. Carolina is 0 for 4. Rebounding, Carolina out-rebounding Notre Dame by 3. Turnovers, both teams have 1. And the largest lead is by Carolina. Well, our largest lead by Carolina is 5. Notre Dame by 3 right now. Carolina holds that honor. And I am so happy that we have the court graphic up today. Early. All right. Lesweski. Lesweski or Leswuski. I'm gonna say Lesweski has 4 points. Stalin 3 points. I don't think he's in the game right now. He is number 1. Hammond has 3 points. Ryan has not scored, and Godwin has 4. I think in the game now is Wirtz at the point guard position. North Carolina Baycock now has 6 points and 6 rebounds. Black has not scored today. Let's go, Leaky Black. I got to get you. You got to get 10 points, 10 points a game, and play your defense so you can get drafted in the late rounds in the draft this year. I'd like to see you get drafted because of your defense. Trimble has not scored yet. RJ Davis has 3. Love has 5 points. And Trimble steps up and hits the first free throw. And misses another, but Carolina tips it out. They get it to RJ Davis over there. Puff Johnson in the game now. RJ Davis still on the left side. Kicks it to Puff Johnson. Did I say Puff Davis? Puff Johnson. Now Trimble has the ball on his side. Turnover. And Notre Dame out ahead. And Godwin lays it in. Baycock comes down, bullies his way in for a layup, and he misses it. All right, things looking a little bit sloppy. Zona in the game for Notre Dame. This score is tied up, ladies and gentlemen, 15-15. Told you it would not be an easy game. Just never is. Can always tell, man. I hate to even look at matchup predictor. And Notre Dame goes ahead of North Carolina with 10 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, 18-15. No, I said I'd change that score. I'll change it. Heck, let's change it now. Davis drives, finds the big freshman, but he can't handle it. Now Notre Dame comes out of there with it. Got Starling and Worth in the game at the same time. Godwin with the ball, finds Works. And I think the Zona hands it over to Starling. Starling wants to drive, and Carolina gets on the floor. The ball is loose. Davis comes out of there with it. In and out dribble, finds Dunn, who's in the game also. Now Davis decides to set things up. They find Davis, in and out dribble, jumper is good. Glad to see it, glad to see it. Trimble has a steal and 2 blocks already. Gotta have that defense, gotta have that defense. Notre Dame. Oh, layup is blocked. Ooh. That was Hammond who's in the game for Notre Dame. He'll go to the line.
He is a point guard, but he also can really shoot the ball. His mid-range game is excellent. Has beautiful form on that shot. Recent member of the 1,000 point club.
And the crowd looking at the replay, they don't agree with it. I can't say that I blame them. And this is Hammond stepping up to the line, and he misses a free throw. And he misses both. So the Tar Heels aren't the only team that's missing free throws out here. Puff Johnson with the ball. He finds the big freshman. They hand it off to Davis. Davis on Puff in the corner. He shoots a 3. High arcing shot is good. Carolina goes back up by 2 points. Now Hammond's with the ball. Dribbling with his left hand. He loses it. Love all the way to the basket and throws it down. 18-22 is the score. Carolina. And the wine and cheese crowd is going crazy. Zona with the ball at the top. Finds number 5 in the corner over here. Oh, we run away from him. Wide open 3 is missed. And a foul on Hammonds for Notre Dame. He fouls R.J. Davis. Ray, what's going on? Yes, sir. Early game today. Early, 11:30. Carolina still with the ball there. Woo! Davis behind the back dribble. Makes Works touch ground. Now the big freshman. Nice 10-foot jumper he has on him. That was Washington. Once again, Carolina leads the wide open 3-point shooter. Three-point shooter out there. That's Nate. That's Whiskey. Lashinsky? Is that his name? Lashinsky? Lashinsky? Okay, that's what we're going to call him. Lashinsky. Lashinsky with the ball, hands it over to Starling. He wants to drive, try to find Lashinsky. It is thrown away. Davis dribbles down behind the back. He pulls up for 3. And Dunn goes up strong and puts it back in. Layup is good. And Notre Dame has to call a timeout. It's still 21-26. Yeah, Carolina playing good defense there. They have a few steals. In fact, as we go to this timeout, we can check that out. Definitely helping us a lot right there. Yeah, on defensively, turning into that transition offense and pushing it down the court to get those points off of defense. Keep preaching it, Coach. Keep preaching it. They'll get it eventually. They will get it eventually. All right, let's take a look. All right, how many turnovers have we caused? Carolina does have 3, but we have turned Notre Dame over 4 times. Let's see, the assists, Carolina and Notre Dame both have 5 assists. If we have double figure assist in this game, and that tells you we are definitely moving that ball around, which is the best thing that we've done this year offensively. Carolina 16 rebounds. That is 5 more than Notre Dame. Free throws, Carolina has only hit 1. We're 1 of 6 for 16.7%. That is horrible. Let's go. The only thing worse than that is Notre Dame's free throw percentage, and they have hit 0 for 3. So they are 0% from the field. From the free throw line. All right, however, they are 75% from the three-point line. They are 3 of 4. Carolina's 42.9, 3 of 7, and they are both shooting 47% from the field. Carolina with 0.4 better percentage from the field than Notre Dame. Thus, we have this tight game. We have 21-26. Carolina still in the lead. But we got to keep it up. Got to keep this defense up. All right, Coach. Let us change the score at the top. All right, while we're waiting for them to get back, I don't know how many Hornets fans we have in the house, and we all know that we're basically waiting for the draft to see if we can get someone. Yeah, we want to get the number 1 draft, but everybody does. But the Hornets broke a team record yesterday by scoring 51 points in the first quarter, on their way to a win against the Milwaukee Bucks, 138-109. All right, we're back. Carolina moving the ball around. Baycock with the ball now, directing traffic, gets it to Davis, try to do a give and go. And Armando had to call a timeout.
And he was forced to use a timeout. 6:32 to go.
6:32.
This afternoon, finally, Carolina leading by 5.
Yep, the Panthers. The Carolina Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets were able to win yesterday by a large margin after they scored 51 points. I think it was like 51-28 in the first quarter. they were just able to keep that lead. Giannis Antetokounmpo just could not get started yesterday. It was a good defensive plan there. Forced Giannis to take some bad shots, and he just wasn't hitting them. He ended up with only 9 points and played probably, I would give him maybe 3 to 4 minutes in the third quarter, and after that we didn't see him anymore. So yeah, no biggie, but my Hornets did win last night. All right, Lisetsky passes that over. Now Hammond finds Wirtz, who drives, bank shot, it's no good. Rebound, Baycock. By the way, Baycock scored 2 points. Down the court last, Love's gonna take a three. Love hits a three. We have played 8 guys so far, all but Leaky have scored. That is nice scoring balance. You're right, David.
He can shoot it. He's taken 2 ones today, 4 for 6, including a couple of threes. And UCLA indeed without a
Works with the ball right now. Davis guarding him. He shoots over him and scores. 23-31 is the score.
If they can continue to make Notre Dame take successful twos.
Done with it, gets it over to Davis.
That's really the issue.
Looking into Baycock, but it's not there. Pope Johnson, they're still swinging the ball outside. Now Davis has to do something. Gets to the elbow, banks off the backboard. Rebound, Notre Dame, long pass up the court. And that's Hammond. Excuse me, that is Wirtz. Misses the layup. Now Love with it. I don't know who he was throwing that one to. I think maybe Davis started to go back door. Still going to be Carolina's ball. Carolina gets the ball in under their own basket. They found Baycock down low. Baycock goes up strong but can't hit it. Now Starling comes out of there. Finds us Lisetsky. Now I think this is they go down low to Lisetsky. It is tipped. Davis with the ball. I don't know why Baycock did not go strong. Now Love out of control. It's still going to be Carolina ball though. 31-23 is the score. North Carolina with the lead. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first. Baycock gets it down low, left hand hook shot. Baby hook is good. Notre Dame moving the ball around the top. Lisetsky with the ball, gets it over to number 5. Now wide open three by Goodwin. It's short, but Lisetsky gets the rebound. He gets it out to Hammond. Now wide open three by Starling, and it's good. Carolina is just losing these guys on the three-point line as usual and not fighting to get the rebound. Let's go. Keeping them in it. R.J. Davis skip passes over to Love. Love over to Dunn. Now they're down to Baycock. Baycock finds Puff Johnson, shoots over his man, and it's good, and that is Goodwin with the foul on Puff Johnson. Nice looking shot there. Has anybody else noticed how Puff Johnson, he looks more, he doesn't look like a little boy anymore like he did. Was it just last year? You could tell he's grown. He's growing into his man frame now, and the expression on his face, he doesn't look young anymore. Well, he looks young, just doesn't look like a little boy fresh out of high school, because he's not. All right, Carolina still in the lead. I got 35 to 26. So let's go ahead and change that while we have a break in the action. Leshevsky 7 points, Starlin 5 points. This is for Notre Dame, by the way. Hammonds has 6 points. That's Hammond 6 points, and Goodwin with 6 points. I think that is Ryan, number 5 on the court right now. Wirtz has 2 points off the bench for North Carolina. Baycock 10 points and 8 rebounds. Leaky Black has not scored yet, but you know Leaky Black always does all the little stuff. He does have 4 rebounds. 1 assist, 1 steal, and Trimble has scored 1 point. But again, he's doing a lot of little things defensively. R.J. Davis with 5 points, and Love tonight doing some scoring, 10 points. Puff Johnson off the bench with 5. Washington has played some. Dunn has played some. They both have 2 points. So the bench has poured in 9 points. Wondering what the deal is with Tyler Nickel. Hadn't seen him in the last few games. I would love to see how Coach decides who he plays, because he has a tendency to almost seem like he's putting some guys in the doghouse sometimes. And I may be completely wrong, but that's just the feel I get. That's the feel I get. I hope I hope Nickel doesn't become another Walton, I meant. I don't think he will. I don't think he will, but you know, I don't understand. Like this guy Tyler Nickel is a really decent player. I mean, I like him, but no playing time. Like, you just get put on the end of the bench. You know, Styles can't get on the court a couple of times. You know, just a little bit. All right, Puff Johnson steps up and hits his free throw. All right, number 5, I think that's Ryan with the ball. Gets it to Leshevsky. Now Hammonds with it. Finds Goodwin. Ryan gets it over here to Starlins between the back dribble, and it's thrown out of there again by Baycock. Had one of those in the at the beginning of the game. R.J. Davis brings it down, finds Baycock, and it was a bad handoff. And Ryan to the other end. Let's go now. 28-26 is the score. Love now has it. Gets it back to R.J. Davis. Dunn looking to try to get it down to the big man. He swings it back to Davis. Now Love between the legs dribble. Gets it to Dunn. R.J. Davis. Now they find Baycock. Baycock has to just throw it up, but he's fouled on the play. Sayo. Mr. Sayo. Mr. Sayo, what's going on today? Yep, early game there, big man. Let's go, Carolina. 5 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. No go for the likes today. Just hit that like. Let's hit that like. Carolina fans, hit that like. If you're a Notre Dame fan, hit that like button. This is the first time that he's done that. 28-37, North Carolina. Lead by 9. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first half. We've got Puff Johnson, Leaky Black, Love, Baycock, and I think Davis on the floor.
to dress like that, and we don't.
Now you can't tell me Carolina doesn't have the best colors in the ACC. Works with the ball, gets it over to Godwin. He had an open three, turns it down. Drives to the basket. Left hand layup is no good because it's blocked by Leaky Black. Leaky Black skip past the Trimble. Back to Leaky Black, but it is tipped out of there by Godwin. Goodwin hustling back down the court.
You just have to go right into the body of the defender.
Black gets it into Trimble. Trimble dribbles toward his left. Gets all the way down inside the paint. Now they find Puff Johnson. And McCoy comes in. Love takes a long three. Love hits a long three. Yeah, so like at this point right now, how come, is Tyler Nickel hurt? Get him in there, coach. You're going to need him. Nance is on the bench. He probably will not play today. There's Tyler Nickel. He's ready to go in. Hasn't seen any burn yet. Coach should get him in there. 1 minute, 21 seconds. Starlin for three. Starlin misses three. Rebound. Puff Johnson. Lead pass up to Trimble. Trimble on the right side. Almost throws it away because Puff Johnson wasn't looking. Love. You asked me, that was a fourth shot right there. Foul was not called. Now Stallings has the ball down to Leschewski. Over to Wirtz. Wirtz gets it to Ryan. 51 seconds left. Ryan finds Starlin. Starlin finds Leschewski. He wants to back his man down. That's Puff. Shoots over him. Too hard. Rebound Leaky Black. 38 seconds on the clock. Coach says, hey, slow it down. Shot clock, 22 seconds. Score is 41-28, North Carolina. Now Love. Screen set by McCoy. He splits the double team, kicks it back out to Leaky Black for a three, and it's short. But Puff Johnson is called for the foul. Got the rebound, but he was called for the foul. Yeah, maybe it's that hair. Maybe it's the hair on his face now. Makes him look like an older guy.
Just a comfortable jump shot because of the jump step.
I think Puff Johnson's going to be. He's going to come out next year. I mean, offensively. All right, Ryan with the ball. Notre Dame has 6 seconds to shoot this one. Works with it now. Between the legs. 3-point shot is off the mark. And I think it was partially blocked by Love. So in the first half, North Carolina has found a little bit of wiggle room right there. It is 28-41. As they show the teams heading down the hall to the locker room. All right, so we got the Tar Heels leading 41-28 over the Fighting Irish. All right. All right, Leschewski 7 points for Notre Dame. Starlin has 5 points. Hammond 6. Ryan has 2 points, and Goodwin 2 points. Off the bench, Wirtz getting a lot of playing time. He has 2 points for Notre Dame's 28 points. For North Carolina, Baycock 12 points. Leaky Black has not scored yet. Trimble 1 point. R.J. Davis has 5, and Love 13 points off the bench. Puff Johnson 6. Washington and Dunn both have 2 points. So the bench has helped out with the scoring today and giving some breaks there, and we like to see it. 41 points. The bench has scored 10. of those points. And coach is getting some guys out there. We just don't know what the deal is with Tyler Nickel. By now, I thought he'd be one of the guys coming off the bench early. Hadn't seen him in the last 2 games, maybe even the last 3 games. I think he may have played 3 games ago, but right now I don't know what the deal is. He is dressed. He's on the court. Excuse me, he's on the bench. So is Nance, but Nance got hurt. I think he hurt his back the last game, so we're probably not going to see him. So why so hard for certain guys to get playing time? I don't know. I don't know if it's discipline reasons or what, but with that said, Carolina still has the lead. Carolina shooting 50% from the field to Notre Dame's 38. We're now 5 out of 10 from the three-point line. That's 50% free throws. Carolina's forward now for 44%. Notre Dame has not hit one yet. They are 0%. They have shot 3. Carolina out-rebounding Notre Dame 24 to 15. We have 9 assists, not bad. We doubled that. We'll have 18 assists. That means we're moving that ball around, Tar Heels fans. Turnovers, Carolina has 4. Notre Dame has 5. Both teams taking care of the ball pretty good. And Carolina's largest lead is 13. So that's how it looks right now. Thank you all of the individuals who are here today in the chat. Had an early start today. Robert Summers, hey man, what's going on? We have 9 assists on 16 made shots. Solid rebounding. Edge 24-15. I think we'll win by 23. I hope so. I don't know. I don't call out those. I don't call out any scoring predictions when it comes to North Carolina. I'll do it with everybody else, but I hate to do it with North Carolina because you never know. I don't know. I guess I'm just superstitious like that. I do hope that you are right, Robert. Hope. In fact, you know what? That would be great, but I just want to win, period. Just want to win. I don't care if it's by 2 points. If we win every game by 1 point, as long as we win, I'm happy with it. You know, I know some teams, it seems like we should be blowing them out. Matchup predictor gave Carolina 89% chance to win this game, 11% for the Fighting Irish. To me, that means, hey, a blowout, but you just never know. All right, so we got timeout. Excuse me, it is halftime. No, I don't want to leave you guys with that. It is halftime, so we're going to take just a little break. And while we're waiting, I'm just curious. Early start today, ladies and gentlemen. 80 at 10:37 likes. Not bad, not terrible. A little bit of struggling today, get some views, but that's okay. We're gonna hang with it. John Quest Davis, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Moses McCowan, thanks for the $1.99 super chat. 120, it's a little bit more than 100, 1,220 subscribers, working to try to get that 1,500, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get this 1,500 before the ACC tournament. All right, tomorrow, I haven't heard that the NFL was going to was not going to play their games. I'm pretty sure we are going to play our games tomorrow. So you guys come on over and check out the last regular season game for the Panthers. We'll be in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I think that's what they call it. All right. Panthers are going to be playing the Saints. Saints have a little spurt going on, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs either. So the team's just playing for pride. Get this last game over with and start thinking next year. Already at the last game of the season, and it takes me back to the Panthers Fun Fest. This team looked a lot different back then at the Panthers Fun Fest. Our starting quarterback is different now. Our head coach is different now. Heck, our main running back is different now. We're even missing a wide receiver that was with the Panthers. So Panthers have started the rebuild actually even before the season was over. All right, so with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a little break and I'll be right back. Thank you guys for being here. Coach Gary, G Daddy Media. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel and become part of the Carolina family. Hey, merch to go out soon. One of these days, merch to go out. And I'll be right back.
just about anywhere. Well, 6'6" in the post as a guard, going against 6'8" and long arm from one of the best defenders in the country, Leaky Black.
All right, Notre Dame gets the ball first. They can't convert. Now Carolina with the rebound. They go down low to Big Baycock. Uses the glass. He misses. Hammond comes out of there with it. He wants to go to the basket, but he is walled off by R.J. Davis. Now this Leshevsky out, gets it over to Goodwin. Ryan out there playing. Baycock has him still off an errant pass. That's Leaky Black with the steal. They get it to Trimble. Trimble finds Baycock under the basket, and the layup is good. Carolina gets on the board first after the halftime break. Hammonds had Goodwin open, didn't want to throw it to him. Krzyzewski hands it off to Ryan. Long shot is tipped in by Leshevsky.
Notre Dame team went 15-5 a year ago in the ACC. They made the NCAA tournament first.
Love takes the baseline. It is blocked out of there by Ryan. Ryan, Euro step. No good, but found by Stallings. No foul call. Leaky Black finds a streaking R.J. Davis. Right hand layup is good. Probably the most fast breaks I've seen in the game this year by North Carolina. Starlin finds Goodwin. They swing it over to Works. Excuse me, that is Hammond. He's fouled by R.J. Davis. Going to the basket. Darth Gillis in the house. Leaky Black with the rebound. So that was the play before. They're just going over. Free throws, shooting, woes continue for Notre Dame. This is Hammonds missing the first. The second half just started.
One of the outstanding free throw shooting teams in the nation, but they don't get there very much because they're such a jump shooting team offensively. A lot of experience on this Notre Dame team, both offensively and defensively.
All right, Love finds Leaky Black in the corner, gives it back to Love. He takes a long three. Baycock tips it over to Trimble and uses that strong body to pour in the layup. 31-47. I'll change the score momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Krzyzewski gets that ball over to Starlin. Starlin almost throws it away, but Ryan was able to get it. Notre Dame moves the ball all the way around, and Hammond shoots an air ball. Trimble with the rebound. He dribbles over to the left, gets it to Baycock. He's being triple teamed. Now they swing it all the way over to R.J. Davis for three. That's missed. Leaky Black gets his hand on the ball, but it is knocked out of bounds by Carolina. It will be Notre Dame ball.
Armando Baycock tips this right to Trimble. Just a really smart play by Armando Baycock. He is he's not just a great.
How are we not winning by 30 plus?
He's a smart rebounder.
Hey, that's how it is, Sayo. We ain't that team. We're not that team right now. We could be eventually. Oh, Krzyzewski gets open. Leaky Black goes for the steal, and Krzyzewski flushes it through. 33-47. Earl Lyles, what's going on this morning? Leaky Black on the baseline. I don't know if you want to call that a block or not. Maybe Leaky Black blocked that on the rim himself. But the ball goes over to Notre Dame. Hammond's with the ball. Screen set. Baycock way out here on him. Goodwin finds Ryan, and then Trimble just runs over Krzyzewski. Leszewski. That's how you say that, Leszewski. You've got a timeout on the court. Going to be Notre Dame ball when we get back. Yeah, that timeout came after Trimble sort of tackled the big man, Leszewski. All right, Carolina. Carolina has 47 points. Notre Dame 33. All right, Carolina not up by 30 points because Notre Dame plays solid basketball, and you know we do have the most talent. We are in the league. Just like I said earlier, just think if we played fundamental basketball all the time, but I also said to me it doesn't matter right now. We just want to get wins. You know, if Carolina can eventually start blowing teams out, fine. But if not, that's all right. Just get the win. The matchup predictor did say that Carolina had an 89% chance to win this game, which gives Notre Dame only 11% chance to win it. So you would think we would blow them out by 30, but I mean, who cares? Just get the win. My bad, guys. Probably couldn't hear a word I'm saying. I used to talk smack about Love all the time, and he can really frustrate me when he takes bad shots and doesn't look to pass the ball, but he could do whatever wrong and don't care. I don't care anymore. He beat Duke. Yep. You're not the only one, Darth. Well, you were on here a lot last year, and the dude would just, I don't know, he would definitely frustrate you. But like they said in the last telecast, I think it was, I can't remember the commentator's name. He used to play for Wake Forest. But anyway, he was saying that somehow this guy, and that's Love, has a green light like no other Tar Heel has ever had. And he's probably had it since he was a freshman. You know what I'm saying? Definitely last year. And it's like no question that he can shoot that ball whenever he gets ready without, fear of somebody saying stop shooting, because this dude, he'll light it up from any place. But yeah, I've been frustrated with him too, but at this point, I'm just like, hey, go ahead and play. I do like the way Carolina's moving the ball around, though. Even though he still has the green light, as long as we move that ball around and he's not just bringing it down the court and then throwing it up with, with 20 seconds left on the shot clock, I'm good. Starlin gets it off, but it's no good. Rebound, Leaky Black.
Notre Dame needs to run its offense with a little more pace.
Carolina gets it down to Baycott, almost a turnover. Skip pass to Love. He goes in, and he is fouled. I think that's going to be on Leszewski. In the act of shooting, so he will be on the line. Coach, I got a Coach 401k shirt for Christmas. I'm wearing it right now. Whoever came up with the idea is making mad money because it's an awesome shirt. Coach 401k. Hey, it sounds like a good one, man.
in that game at Virginia. And then equally as good in the game they just had with the
I don't think I've been thinking about how trying to make a shirt with Coach on it and not get in trouble. That's a good idea, Coach 401k. You know that I've had people, I had those Duke fans already in my comments saying they can't wait to play Carolina. So they got a new bruiser in there, Campbell, for Notre Dame. Come on, Hill, step on the throat, step on their throats. No sloppiness. Let's go. Predictions don't matter, you know. With Carolina, what can go wrong usually does go wrong. Yep. I love our jerseys. The old 1982 jerseys are so dope. Every one of them dope. Look at Williams behind the scores table. Hey, they could call that on RJ.
Yeah, that's what they would call incidental contact going after the ball. But in today's game, which is overtly physical, but where you really
you better not copyright me on that crazy noise. All right, 49-33 is the score. 11 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. And you know what I'm getting ready to say. Make sure you hit that like button. All right, Carolina with the ball, bringing it down. This Davis. He's going to start on the right side, looking for Baycott. Baycott has the ball now. He's going to back down the big guy. The baby hook is no good. Rebound. Looks like Goodwin. They get it up the court to Wirtz. Ryan bobbles the ball, catches it though. Leshevsky drops it off to Campbell. Campbell fighting and puts it in. The big man coming in and doing work. 35-49 is the score. RJ Davis walks it across the timeline. 14:09 on the clock. Plenty of time. RJ drives, finds Trimble. Get out of that baseline. They get it up top to Leaky Black. Leaky Black wants to take Krzyzewski. He does. And Leaky Black just can't put the ball in the basket today. And for some reason they call that Notre Dame ball. I thought it went off of Campbell. But the ref saw it differently. And maybe he saw it right. I thought maybe the ref thought that may have went off of Leaky Black. I don't think they're going to look at it. Leaky Black lost the contact. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. He'll go off the court and he'll soon be back. Bars.
Black coming out of the game. 14-point lead here for Carolina. Some of the students are back. Classes resume on Monday. A nice crowd for an early game. 11:38.
Yep, classes resume. The coach 40K shirt has a cartoon. Hubert Davis pushing Coach K in a wheelchair. All right, 37-49. Carolina moving the ball around. They find Baycott. 13:33 left. Let's go. Pull away, Carolina. Don't get sloppy. Stay hungry.
Baycott gets the ball. The deeper he is, the more dangerous he is. Deeper post position.
Ball's out of bounds. Get it into Baycott. Baycott hands it off to Davis. Skip past the Puff for three. It's good. Puff Johnson shooting a good ball. All right, Wirtz brings it down. He gets it over to Goodwin. Campbell pops out. They don't want him. He sets the screen for Goodwin. He rolls to the basket. They get it back over here to Wirtz. Now they're going to Campbell. See what Campbell can do against Baycott. Baycott, get your hands up. He shoots over. Baycott, no good. Rebound, Puff Johnson gets it to Davis. Davis gets it over Love. He takes a quick three. Tipped by Dunn and saved by Leshevsky. Now Notre Dame up the court. Goodwin turns around, hands it to Wirtz for three, and that's good. Come on now, guys. Let's go. They can shoot the three. 40-52 is the score with 12 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Davis brings it down. He's on the right side. They're looking for Baycott. It's not there. Bring it out. Baycott posts up Campbell, and a foul is called. Hey, Wirtz is a shooter. Oh, that was a two. That was a two instead of a three. All right, Carolina gets the ball at their end. Puff Johnson finds Love. Love with the pass down to Baycott, and Campbell is just not big enough.
Since he's come into the game, and he's only been in there about 3 minutes. So they're just isolating Baycott in the low post and spreading everybody out. That means help's going to be longer. It's going to be tough to come over and double. And you're going to have to get Dane Goodwin right in the middle of the lane on the midline.
Going to be Carolina's ball again. Dunn for three, steps into it. 12:05 on the clock. Leshevsky finds Goodwin. Dunn and Puff switch. Campbell with the ball, gets it over there to, I think that is Wirtz. Now Leshevsky drives. Oh, nice high shot, goes in. And Notre Dame calls a timeout. 42-55. Carolina just can't pull away from these guys. They've got a good stiff arm lead, but with 12 minutes on the clock, 12 or more minutes on the clock, this game is far from over. Carolina does lead. And we go to another timeout. See, guys, this is why I need to keep working hard. Get this new, get a streaming deck so I can keep up with these scores a lot quicker. So that's my next thing I'm working for the channel. All right, 42-55. Carolina still holding on to a lead right there. Thank you everyone for being here. Make sure you hit that like button for me. That's one way you can help me create or move this channel toward I don't want to say greatness, but help me improve the channel. Also, your super chats and super stickers, they're always welcome. With that said, thank you to my last super chatter, and that was Moses McCowan, $1.99. Appreciate it. And my last subscriber, on-screen subscriber, Jaquez Davis. Thank you. All right, for Notre Dame, Leshevsky, 13 points. Starling has 5. Starling 5. Hammond 7 points. Ryan 2. Goodwin has 8. And Notre Dame with 7 points off the bench. 5 of those go to Wirtz, and then the big man Campbell has come off the bench with 2 points. He also has picked up 3 fouls. The only other person with 3 fouls for Notre Dame is Goodwin. For North Carolina, Baycott, 14 points. Leaky Black has not scored yet, although I do like his his attempts. He just hasn't gotten one to go through yet. Trimble 3 points. R.J. Davis 7. Love 15 points. And off the bench, Carolina is getting some work. What's that? 9, 14, 16 points off the bench for North Carolina. 9 of those go to Puff Johnson. 5 for Dunn and 2 for Washington. Nobody in foul trouble for North Carolina with the 11 minutes and 46 seconds left. Let's look at the turnovers and get right back to the game. For turnovers, Carolina has 4. They made Notre Dame turn it over 6 times. All right, we just had a timeout, but there is a foul called. Dunn was fouled, and I think it was a slight injury on the court. So there was yet another timeout called, so we are still in timeout mode. Stat Sheet Sports, what's going on, Stat Sheet Sports? Stat Sheet Sports, I'm gonna have to check you out. You sound like a channel, so I'm going to check you out. Oh, by the way, I just see right now, Stat Sheet Sports, new sub. I appreciate it. Great content. Keep it up, man. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to check you out. I don't think I have subscribed yet, but I'm going to go check you out, and I definitely will return the love. Sean Crawley Campbell is in there to play street ball. Go at him. Get fouled. Get him out of there. Let's go, Hills. Finish this guy off. Strong last 11 minutes. Like I said, guys, thank you all for being here. 8 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you would like. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've already got a thumbnail out. Last Panthers game is going to be in New Orleans against New Orleans Saints. No implications for this game. Neither team is going to make it to the playoffs. I think I'm pretty sure about that. I know the Panthers are out, and I'm pretty sure that the Saints are out. So this game is just for pride. At the beginning of the season, the Panther Nation, well, after the first 3 games, Panther Nation were definitely not thinking that we would win this many games, or at least I wasn't. But after we made the coaching change, and I'm also not sure what I was thinking about us trading Christian McCaffrey, but it just seemed to work out, I guess, with Coach Wilkes at the helm. Even if we had kept Christian, I think we could have probably still got the same, at least sort of some of the same outcomes we got now, because we just started running the ball, but regardless, see what we can do as far as building next year. Yes, you just feel bad about the last game because Tom Brady and his boy just the 2 old heads just took it to us. Our defensive backfield was just torched. That was really that was really the game right there. Those 3 touchdowns, long touchdown passes. All right, Dunn comes in, scores those free throws. Leshevsky kicks it out to Wirtz, and this time he shoots an air ball. where he called a timeout to get his, and a media timeout to stem the tide. Dunn needs to knock down the free throws, yep. Which happened. All right, Puff Johnson has the ball. Hands it to Dunn. Dunn finds Baycock at the top. Now Love gets it to Baycock. Oh! I don't know how they missed that right there. Looked like a nice bounce pass. Wirtz brings the ball across the timeline for Notre Dame. They get it down to Leszewski. He shoots over Puff, and he hits over Puff. 44-57 is the score. 10 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game. R.J. Davis shoots it short, but rebound Puff Johnson, and they find Love. He shoots it short. 44-57. Goodwin comes down, and now the Irish are going to run a play. They hand it over here to Starlin. Starlin finds the big man under the basket. Turnaround jumper is good, and it is an 11-point game. And the fans get up. R.J. Davis gets to the elbow, kicks it back out to Love, swings it over to Dunn. Back to Love. Love wants to go all the way to the basket. He does, and the layup is good. And one.
This is where you mentioned it, but this is where Caleb Love be even more effective as a player. Not putting the ball on the deck and driving it. He didn't have to drive it close out there.
Love gets it to the basket. That's right. Doesn't always have to be an outside jumper, so we go to the free throw line. And he hits it. Old-fashioned three-point play. Carolina 60, Notre Dame 46. R.J. Davis picks up his man. That's Hammond, full court. Carolina in the man-to-man. Why did you switch? Don't switch. Come on, Baycock. Now you got Love on Krzyzewski. Let's go. Don't switch, hedge, and get back. All right, no harm done. Love with the ball. He wants to go all the way to the basket. Throws it up. You asked me, a little bit out of control. But Carolina gets their hands on the ball. Now Notre Dame comes out of there with it. It's Starlin. He gets it to Hammond. Skip pass over to Ryan for three is good. Don't play around with these boys. 49-60. Notre Dame with 8 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock just will not go away. Let's go. Get back, settle down. Where's the cutter? Good cut. Oh, come on. Ooh. The ref calls a blocking foul on that. That looked worse than the first charging foul that Baycott had. I feel you, Coach. I feel you, Coach. You really, let's see. Let's look at it again. Oh, they might call like sort of a little flop on it. And maybe he was in that arc area, the charging area, whatever you call that area under the basket. You can't be in and get a charge foul call.
Just tied Sam Perkins for second in rebounding today on Carolina's all-time list.
Baycock hits the free throw. 61-49 is the score. 8 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Carolina has been in control of the game since about, maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes left in the first. Oh, Baycock. That. Ryan comes out of there with the rebound. Baycock misses the second. It's going to be Starlin with the ball. Dribbles to his right. Pulls up at the free throw line. And rolls this one in. And there's a foul on the play, so what are they going to do with this one?
If they can get a bucket here, maybe even a three, all of a sudden North Carolina
Is it just going to be Carolina's ball? Do they?
going down.
It's a loose ball foul.
Minutes of regulation.
Not sure what's going to happen with this one.
The basket counted. They got a bit of breathers. Jalen Washington is coming to the game.
Washington comes into the game. And now Love is
Conversation with the officials.
Love is trying to explain to them what they need to do.
They have to look and see whether the foul is called. But the bucket should be good. The shot released before the foul was called.
Who was the foul called on? Trimble?
Foul's on Trimble, and there's the foul there. It looks like that's the foul there. Yeah. So that should be out of bounds underneath.
So Notre Dame scores and gets the ball. They get it in bounds. Hammonds with the ball now. They find Ryan for three. That's good. And again, the Irish just will not go away. Carolina will let you get back into a game. 54-61 with 8 whole minutes left in this game. Carolina's now going to have to settle down again. R.J. Davis gets to his spot. He hits 63-54. Back up to 9, but can Carolina play some defense? Campbell with the ball way out. They get it to Ryan. You got to stay on Ryan. He gets the last 2 3-point shots. Love lets him get over to the basket. No foul call. Williams with the rebound. Finds Love. Where you at, RJ? Love wants to go to the basket. He does. Right-hand layup is no good. Love goes for the steal. That leaves him with one guy open, and Notre Dame comes down with the ball, but Puff Johnson takes off, and that pass is thrown down the court, and Puff Johnson hits the layup.
Words exchanged, and the officials getting in between players from both sides as a couple of the Notre Dame players trying to get Dom Campbell out of it.
I think after Puff went down, there was some words spoken on the ground, and Puff didn't like it, and his teammate Love came over to help him out. No, let those guys know, hey, hey, you at Carolina, we ain't going for that. Oh yeah, he kicked a little bit there at the end. He was fouled. I hope they called it. I'm not sure if they did. That was Ryan with the little kick. And all Puff did was like said, hey, you gotta watch that foot, ref. And then Love stepped in to help out his teammate.
Twins! And then I told him about this 24/7 waffle place. Waffles anytime.
His teammate didn't need any help though. All right, so we got a timeout. Little mix-up going on there. I think cooler heads will prevail.
And then we got waffles.
Like I said, I think this is the most fast breaks I've seen Carolina attempt or Carolina have all year. I love it, like it. Right off the defensive plays, Carolina getting up the court. Looking good, keep it up. I'm watching from work. Michael Smitty at the job. Thanks for stopping by, Michael Smitty. Late to the party. How's Carolina been looking today? Ray, pretty good. Like, you know, like I said, I think, if I'm not mistaken, after about 10 minutes on the clock, with about 10 minutes left, maybe 10 to 8 minutes left, Carolina has been in control, and this was before the half. I came out of the locker room under control or in control. So they've been looking pretty good. You know, our defense is not great, but it's sufficient right now. We could ratchet it up a little more. I'd like to see Coach do a little bit more full court. I mean, just throw it in there, full court pressure, maybe a little trap, because you know our defense gets us going. But actually, we've been playing. Actually, you know what? Pretty good defense. We've had a few blocks, you know, some stealing some passes and things like that. And Notre Dame is a team like I said, I think they're pretty fundamentally sound, and Carolina's been able to get some steals and things like that. The other thing is, we're more athletic than they are. So, but for the most part, looking good. Carolina came out looking really good, shooting outside shot. Cooled off a little bit like we usually do, but we've been going inside out. Baycock's been touching the ball like every time down, basically. And then if it's not there, then we get the ball out, we move it around, and things have been looking good. So they have been looking good. I see Coach Davis is sticking to the 3. Yep, 3 guard. He started, and that's what he started with. It was Trimble, R.J. Davis, Love, Baycock, and Leaky Black that started the game. None of that will be tolerated. Yeah, you can take that out of here, bro.
During the timeout, and Cormac Ryan has just jogged off the court to the locker room. So we will wait for official word, but that certainly seems to suggest that he's been given a flagrant 2 foul, which means an ejection.
Wow, did they eject him for that? He didn't even. I don't think he made. Oh, they're talking about on the foul, on the foul plus the kick. Yeah, that was it. And Caleb Love looking like somebody off 2K. Comes over there. Yeah, that's why he got ejected right there. So Ryan is gone. Let's finish these guys off. Notre Dame is a bunch of punks guard. The 3, this is what Notre Dame is going to try to do to get back in this game. A little sloppy in the second, but not bad. Not too bad. Got to have a strong 7-minute finish and finish this. Yep. Let's go, Pup. R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis hits 1. Now, does Johnson get free throw?
1 of 2 to make it a 12-point lead, and Notre Dame.
Or had he already shot him? They definitely got fouled. All right, Carolina gets the ball. Puff Johnson gets it over to Davis. Leaky Black back in the game. Now Trimble. R.J. Davis, hey, nothing's there. I gets it to Leaky Black. Leaky Black finally gets on the board with a nice, strong post-up move. That's one thing that Leaky Black can do. That, you know what? That's a good addition to the game right there, to Carolina's game. Get Leaky Black in that post-up position. Leshevsky drives baseline. He's walled off by Puff Johnson. Now to get it back up top with 10 seconds to play. Leshevsky comes. Stalling turns down the screen. Oh my gosh. And Notre Dame finally scores off of all of that. And that's Godwin, the good shooter. 56-68 is the score. 6 minutes and 24 seconds left. Trimble handling the point guard duties right now. Gets it over to Leaky Black. They swing it over to R.J. Davis. They find Baycock. R.J. Davis gets it back to Baycock. Baycock, spin move, hook shot is off the mark. Leshevsky gets the rebound, gets it over to Hammond. The crowd wants travel on that. Leshevsky gets it over to Starlin, and now he backs down the smaller Trimble. Short rebound, R.J. Davis. 56-68, R.J. Davis between the legs. Gets it to Trimble. Trimble doesn't want that 3. Skips it over to Leaky Black. Leaky Black is going to back his guy down. Finds Puff for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound. Notre Dame. That's going to be Leshevsky. He gets it to Starlin. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left. Carolina 68. Notre Dame 56. Goodwin gets it over to, who was that? That's Hammond. Hammond gets it up to Leshevsky out top. He sets the screen and he rolls. Now he has a smaller Trimble on him. Hammond drives. Hook shot is no good. Rebound, Puff Johnson. Hammond knocks that out of bounds with 4 minutes and 58 seconds left. Thank you all 12 people for being in here today. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Share the stream out. Let's go. Last 5 minutes. Let's get every Carolina fan in the house.
This game for North Carolina hasn't necessarily been its offense. Carolina's defense has been really stingy. It's a lower possession game. It's not what North Carolina.
Love brings it down. They look for Baycott. They start to double team him. He drops off. Love drives to the right side. Slows it down. Crossover dribble. Who gets in the paint? Oh, nice drop off to Baycott for 2. 56-70. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Works. Being guarded by Armando Baycott. Way out on the 3. Skip pass from Goodwin. Back to work. Behind the back dribble. Now they find Starlin. Screen set by Leszewski. Starlin drives. He's fouled and banks it in. It's 58-70, but like we said, Notre Dame just will not leave. They just will not lay down for the Tar Heels. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game. Notre Dame at the free throw line misses, and that is plagued Notre Dame today. I will take a look at it on the next dead ball, but I think they missed at least 5 to 6 free throws. 58-70 is the score. Love gets to the Puff Johnson. They're on the right side. Now they find Baycott at the top. Back to Love, still on the right side. Now they get it down to Baycott. Baycott dribbles, skip pass over to Davis for 3, and it's good. Let's go. Let's go. Share the stream out, guys. Let's get 20-25 people in here the last 3.5 minutes. Wirtz drives. He's walled off by Puff Johnson. They throw it back up top to Starlin. Starlin being guarded by Love. Now they switch to Baycott. Baycott trying to stay with the smaller guard, and he does. They get it down, and I think, ooh, they call a foul on Love, but it looked like there was a little bit of pushing going on there by Campbell, the big man for Notre Dame who's come in. All right, Carolina has been able to just keep playing good enough offense, or decent offense, to stay ahead of Notre Dame. Like many people in the chat have said, like Ray said, and Notre Dame is going to try to get this, going to try to shoot 3-pointers and stay in this game. That's how they're going to try to get back. But Carolina just needs to settle down and keep playing. Let's get this score right. Like I said, everyone, one of these days, you guys are going to come on here, and Coach Gary's scores are going to be up here seamlessly once I get my streaming deck. Let's finish these guys off. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, Brandon Stowe. Welcome. Thanks for becoming the next family member here at G Daddy Media. Let's go. All right, Leaky at the 4 could be scary for opposing teams going forward. Definitely could. I wish they. I don't know, Coach. When they look at this film and seeing that little back down move that Leaky Black had right there, and I'm sure they've seen it in practice, but man, that could be. I mean, he's 6'8". He's strong. You know, that could be another weapon right there. I just think that could be another weapon. Leaky Black could earn his 10 points. I think he could get every game at the free throw line too, because they'd have to foul him. He's too big and athletic, too long and athletic. The Curry Campbell is a punk. Let's go, boys. Finish the last 3 minutes. Yeah, he's coming in just to do dirty work. UNC has good floor spacing without two bigs. Nance may have to go to the bench once he comes back. Yeah. No nickel again. Yeah, no nickel or Styles. I don't know what it is. Like I talked about that earlier. And I don't know why. Don't know why sometimes coach does that. Like these guys have seen no time. Like is it I don't know if are they being punished for something? Is it disciplinary action? Styles is just at the end of the bench, you know what I'm saying? But Tyler Nickel not getting any playing time, I don't get it. I mean, especially with a game like this, you can put him in. He's not gonna hurt you. Remember last year, until Garcia left, the lineup was in flux. Manic was subbing. Yeah. You're right. You're definitely right, Ray. All right, here we go. Back at it.
Notre Dame loses. The Irish drop to 0-5. Next game up, Jay, an interesting one.
Trimble gets it to Baycock at the top. They find Love. 5 seconds to shoot. He gets to the basket. Strong move. No foul call, but it's still Carolina ball. They have 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Knocked out of bounds by Notre Dame. Love, step away. Step away, bro.
North Carolina wants to maintain its intensity throughout the entire 40 minutes.
Carolina gets it into Baycock. He's got Campbell on him. He can go at Campbell because Campbell's going to foul him. Oh, nice high bank shot off the basket, off the backboard with his right hand. Yeah, as far as Love going strong, he can go strong all day against Campbell because Campbell ain't going back down. So that dropping if he wanted to drop his shoulder on Campbell, he ain't got to worry about the refs calling a charge call on him because Campbell is going to stay up on him. Love's athletic but has trouble finishing at the rim over defenders. Garcia leaving was huge for Manic. Yeah, I thought it was still weird how Garcia left. Remember that it was at Krzyzewski hits the ground hard, fouled by Baycock. All right, for lack of a better word, remember it was a meeting last year, some kind of after game. I forgot what they call them. Oh, I'm having a dumb attack. But anyway, they asked Baycock, like, had they been in touch with Garcia, and he gave like a funny look, you know. And they looked over at Love and the guys, and they just started laughing. So they know something was up with it. So like I said, it was weird. Post-game conference or whatever you call it, and they were acting like it was something going on. But yeah, just interesting how he just ended up just leaving and not coming back. Yeah, press conference during the NCAA tournament. All right, Love with the ball, having a little trouble, regains control, kicks it back out to Leaky Black. 10 seconds on the clock. Leaky Black's going to the basket, shoots over his man, and it's good. Leaky Black, pull out all the stops, dude. 61-77 is the score.
He's actually percentage-wise the leading three-point shooter for North Carolina. He's just under 40%.
They go down low, and there's a scramble for the ball.
Great effort again by Davis. So
Davis getting dirty for the team.
Just a really good effort at the defensive end by the Tar Heels this afternoon. The throw alert, going after the ball, help side has been engaged. And Hubert Davis has to be pretty pleased, just throwing right around that zone and knocking that ball away, and then first to the floor to get a hold of it. Leaky Black on the other end. Dane Goodwin kind of forces him toward the corner, but still with that length and athleticism able to make the shot over him.
All right, so that tie-up goes to North Carolina with 1:46 seconds on the clock. Tyler Nichols sitting in the middle of the bench right there. Just not going to see any playing time. Baycott clears out space. Left hand layup is good. Oh, come on, Davis. Didn't meet the foul right there. 61-79 is the score.
You stay with the ball. Just even an extra split second. Screens and then rolls. He just, instead of opening up to the ball, he just turns over that shoulder. Runs to the basket. Hubert Davis takes
and coach takes them all off. Looks like he's going to put in the youngsters. Coach Roy in the house. Wine and cheese going crazy. Wine and cheese for everyone. Wine and cheese for everyone.
Addition to the Tar Heels. We used to see Roy take all five guys out sometimes when he was angry at them, but Hubert took all five out there because he scored the lead and he's happy.
All right, with 1:30 seconds on the clock.
Everybody's giving him an ovation.
Coach walks the guys off the court. So a standing ovation. Cheese and wine, cheese and wine.
18 before dark. Trimble made the free throws and then he came out. Real good moments today from Seth Trimble. He is going to be really good now.
Done with the ball. Gets it to McCoy. McCoy finds Styles. Styles kicks it over to Tyler Nickel for a three. Tyler Nickel follows his rebound. Follows and hits. And he's like, Coach, play me. Coach, play me, baby. Rebound. Dunn comes down, dribbles Carolina. Comes out, Styles, looks for the big man. He's being double teamed. Come on, Washington, you got to know that. All game, you watched them double team Baycott. You know it was coming.
Hubert Davis, I mean, there are always things to improve upon, but you got to be pretty happy. You never know with these early starts, too, exactly what you're going to get. He's got to be pretty happy with what he got today. Just the effort, the energy, the toughness, and togetherness of his team, especially on the defensive end.
Checked out our 5-star and 4-star recruits. They look decent. They look decent.
They're going to Charlottesville Tuesday night. They have a little BC, NC State, and then at Syracuse.
Notre Dame hits 1 of 2. 43 seconds on the clock. Dunn brings it down. Dunn, McCoy, Washington, Tyler Nickel, and Styles on the court. They find Tyler Nickel. Back over to McCoy. He takes a three. It's off, but Washington with the rebound. It is knocked out of his hand. 21 seconds on the clock. So it doesn't look like the last 5 are going to get any points off this one. But ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for North Carolina. Early start. Carolina comes out with the win, 64-81.
Here this afternoon, a nice effort at both ends of the floor for the Heels. And Carolina has to be especially pleased with the way they defended a good offensive team in Notre Dame. The Heels were alert defensively and toughened together. So Hubert Davis has to be pleased with that effort overall. So Carolina's now won 6 of its last 7. Meanwhile, Notre Dame still in search of its first conference win. The Irish fall to
Only 1:30 left. Can we put 10 minutes back on the clock? I love watching this Carolina team play this way. Yeah. You're right, man. You're right, Ray. You're right. Definitely love it when they're playing like this. Let's take a couple. Let's take a look at some of the facts here. Before all you guys get out of here, number one, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it so very much every single time. And I thank you guys for hitting that like button. And so let's end this with the rundown of the box scores. All right, for Notre Dame, Leszewski, 17 points. Starlin had 10. Hammond, 9 points. Ryan had 8. And Goodwin had 10 points off the bench. The Irish were able to get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points off the bench. Campbell came in, the big bruiser. He scored 3. Zona had 2, and Wirtz had 7 points. For North Carolina, Armando Baycock, 21 points and 13 rebounds. Leaky Black had 4 points. Kind of found it hard to score today, but right there at the end of the game was able to put in 4 points. Trimble, 3 points, but he did everything else, ladies and gentlemen. RJ Davis had 13. Love got back to his scoring ways today and had 18 points off the bench. The bench played a big part in the game today. Let's see, 11, 18, 22 points off the bench. 11 of those came from Puff Johnson. Washington and Nickel both had 2 points, and Dunn played quite a bit today. He had 7 points. Nice job with the box scores. Team stats. North Carolina shot 47.7% from the field. The Notre Dame's 41.7. 3-point shooting. Carolina 42.1%. They hit 8 of 19. Free throws. Carolina did not shoot great there. At one point, we were 1 for 4 or 1 for 5. Anyway, ended up hitting 11 out of 19. Ladies and gentlemen, got to do better than that because that was only good for 57% from the field. One good thing about that, the only good thing about that was that Notre Dame even shot less than that, 50%. They were 7 for 14. 7 for 14. So I know they're going to look at that and say, hey, you know, we left 7 points out there. 7 points out there that could have changed the game a little bit down near the end, or changed the way they played the game. Carolina did out rebound Notre Dame 45-32. Carolina had 19 assists. That is always great. That's always great. Crews were moving that ball around. We get the ball down low going into Armando Baycock. You know they're going to double team. And with the athletes and the scores that we have, I'm going to say scores, not shooters, but the scores we have, if Armando recognizes the double team and gets that ball out quick and Carolina moves the ball around, we're going to have open shots. So I hope they have settled, and I hope they understand that. I know the coaching staff understands, but I hope the guys understand it. So Armando should almost welcome the double team, because then he can move the ball around and we'll always get open shots somewhere. All right. So 19 assists, block shots. We had 6 of those. Turnovers. Both teams had 8 turnovers. And the largest lead by North Carolina was 18 points. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out. And if you're not doing anything tomorrow afternoon around 1 o'clock, come and check me out. Last Panther game. Gonna be playing New Orleans. If you're a New Orleans Saints fan, come and hang out with us. And I guess I'll settle down and see if Duke can win their game today. Alright, huge game Tuesday. Yep. Check me out, guys. Good win, Hills family. Thanks, Coach. Good win. Took care of business. A big one on Tuesday night in Virginia. If we can win there, maybe we can start making a move in the conference and start stacking wins. Yep. Yep. Good point, Sean. Good point. Thanks, Coach. Thank you all. All right, Michael. Don't work too hard today. That pick game still tastes like Bow. It really does. Should have won that game. This team can show a lot by beating Virginia. Let's hope. Yep. So much is better when you commit and play good defense. Not that difficult to understand. Really isn't, Sean. It really isn't. But I just don't know what it is, man. It really isn't. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. If you're playing defense, no matter if you're not just lighting up the basket, you can still win. It creates easy transition baskets. And even if you're not shooting out the outside shot well, you can still hit a wide open layup. You can still, force the other team to foul you on those breaks. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Sometimes we don't get it. But today we got it. Duke, unfortunately, will kill Boston College. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. And they're coming off a loss, so a big loss. So they're going to be ready to play. But I'm gonna check them out and see what they do. Thanks, guys. See you guys Tuesday. Enjoy victory Saturday and rest of the weekend. Be safe. All right, Sean Crawley, thanks for stopping by, dude. Everyone will kill Boston College. All right, let me take a look, see what the deal is here today. 15 likes, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Monetization on. Let's see, custom, good, love. All right, guys. All right, thanks for being here, guys. I'm getting ready to get out of here, and I'll see you guys later. Coach Gary. Until next time.